I'm so done playing second fiddle to a sister that never gave a damn about me. Yes, I do.
I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of letting people think they got a chance. The tribal chief is head and shoulders above everybody.
Hey guys, Turnbuckle King here, Toss Ring Scandal, aka KDH. We are here at the locker room. As I said before, the Nikki Bella and Artem divorce saga is continuing on, is far from over. As we do get into it, guys, get the likes as we get into the locker room. And of course, let's talk more about this much dirty laundry that is still sticking from the bottom. Now, this particular topic is about Brie Bella. She gave some advisement to Nikki Bella. And we're talking about Brie Bella told her sister to leave husband Artem following his arrest. Now, they said recently there has been a report here that Nikki Bella's twin sister Brie reportedly told her to leave Artem with the DV arrest and everything. It says here with the reports that Nikki's warning from Brie seemed to echo the same sentiment from some of Nikki's friends. Reportedly, it says friends are telling Nikki she married a monster, a source exclusively told Life and Style. The insider continued, Artem is known to have a temper. He's a perfectionist that makes him impatient at times. Wow. First time I heard that one. Nikki's made excuses for him, saying it was because he was so passionate about his craft. Artem's marriage to Nikki was volatile. According to the source, he came across as angry to many good people, including his former partners and colleagues. Let's see what else it says here. And it says that Brie encouraged Nikki to leave the marriage. They said any sort of, does not fly. And they were worried about Nikki and her son, Matteo, who's 4 years old, a source told Entertainment Tonight. And it says here, as an insider revealed, of course, to Life and Style on September 11th, also said here that Brie is worried about his temper. A lot of people, she found his sometimes controlling behavior troubling. There were fears things might escalate, a source said. The feeling right now is that there's no going back. Nikki was looking for a lawyer. And that's, of course, before she filed the divorce papers. And now we are here at this point. But this is crazy, though. Brie is really concerned about her sister. Now, they are twin sisters. They always look out for one another and everything. We are aware of that whole situation. But, I guess Brie was looking out for the best interest. Brie wanted to make sure that Nikki was in a safe environment. She wanted to make sure that things were peaceful, much like Brie Bella and her husband, Bryan Danielson, because I'm pretty sure at this point, she wanted safety for her sister, not just her, but also her nephew. Now, the thing about it is, should we thank Brie for this? Can Brie Bella be to blame for the marriage of Nikki and Artem falling apart, and now we're at divorce? Is Brie the one to thank? Do you guys thank Brie for, getting involved and getting into, Nikki and saying, hey, what are you doing? And that maybe, push Nikki to file the divorce papers. Should we thank Brie Bella for this? Or, the thing about it is they're twins. They're always going to be together no matter what. Even if they're arguing, even if they're fighting over each other, they was fighting with each other on the Total Divas show and of course their own show, Total Bellas. We are aware of that, but at the end of the day, sisters are going to be sisters. They're always going to stick together, especially twins for that matter. Now, thinking about it is, what's the reason why Brie advised Nikki to leave besides the DV arrest? Were there other reasons besides that? Maybe there's some reasoning for that. Maybe it came down to Brie got tired of Nikki being disingenuous towards Artem. Because I remember I covered this before that, Nikki was not really being genuine towards Artem. It was a rebound relationship, right after her breaking off the engagement to John Cena back in 2018. Maybe that's one reason. Or maybe Brie got tired of Nikki complaining about her marriage to her. Maybe there were, late nights or maybe there were times Brie was not in the mood to hear it, and then Nikki would go on and on about her marriage and on about Artem, and Brie was like, maybe he seems controlling. This doesn't seem how good it is, because they said Nikki was covered for Artem, saying he, takes his craft seriously, or whatever the case may be. Is that the reason that this lovely couple that was here at one point, now they're no more? This is Nikki and Artem in happier times. Was it because of Brie Bella? Is she the one to blame for this whole thing? Maybe Nikki and Brie were yelling at each other and enough is enough. And she's probably told, I'm just going to file for divorce. Because you never know what the case may be. Or maybe Brie gave Nikki ultimatum. Leave Artem or I'm done with you as my sister. Possibility. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying that's the reason for that. I'm just speculating. That could be a possibility because they are sisters. They're close. They've always been close. We've seen that on the shows and, of course, real life. Now, another information that I did not mention before, you got to remember, too, Bryan Danielson unfollowed Artem on social media right after Artem was arrested for the DV. They said he unfollowed him on all platforms, and he's done with him, too. So maybe with that, Bryan does not think highly of Artem now at this point. His opinion of him has changed from before. Then, of course, Brie Bella telling Nikki, advising her to divorce her husband. And that's why now we're here at this point that these two are no more. Now, the thing about it is, the question is, should Brie have gotten involved, or Nikki should have made the decision on her own? Should Brie advise Nikki to divorce her husband and leave him, or should Brie mind her own business? You guys let me know what you think of that right now, because like I said, at the end of the day, sisters stick together. And we have to remember that no matter what the case may be, no matter whatever's going on, they're going to stick together. They're going to be by each other's side. I'm pretty sure Nikki was there for Brie when she was having her issues with Bryan Danielson that they had at some point. Because, nobody's perfect. We get that. But I know Bryan Danielson is not the person. He's not the type to put his hands on anybody. Very pleasant guy. You could tell that. But that's the thing about it. With this whole situation now of Brie Bella and Nikki Bella, what do you guys think of this whole situation? Is Brie Bella the one to blame for this? Is she one to say, hey, maybe you should mind your business, Brie? You got your own husband, your own family. Maybe she'll let Nikki handle this on her own. Or maybe, just maybe, Brie Bella was the one that knocked some sense into Nikki, saying, hey, this marriage is no good. Get out of it before it gets much worse than it already has. And that's all I have regarding Brie Bella told her sister to leave husband Artem following his arrest. You guys let me know in the comment section below. What do you think of this whole situation? Was Brie right for doing this, or was she wrong? Or that's just what Nikki needed, or whatever the case may be. Soon two videos will pop up. You guys click it to the links below. Of course, as usual, you already know what it is at this point, guys. It is OUNT.
Me and Chris Benoit basically all started together, pretty much. You started a little bit earlier.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But they pushed me to the moon and they held you guys back. And we all started at the same time. We were wrestling each other. We were getting each other over, putting each other over. And I thought we were all going to kind of come up together. And it was like, you guys stayed behind. And it was like, what's going on?
Well, I mean, we definitely had to work harder because you already said it, Kurt. You already know the answer is that you were a WWE guy.